Hi everybody, it's Pastor Nathan. Welcome to Sacred Wit. If you are here for Sacred Wit, you are in the right place. So welcome to you. We're going to have some fun here tonight. All throughout the night, we encourage you to interact with the program here tonight, whether you are watching live, answer questions, chime in, and you can start off by sharing a little bit about who you are and where you're watching from. So make sure to check in and get ready to have some fun and enjoy some Sacred Wit. So while you wait, we're going to start by sharing a few jokes. So once again, welcome and enjoy some jokes. We'll see you all live in a few moments.
To share a joke with you, but instead I thought I would share some of Oli's computer terms. Log on, making the wood stove hotter. Log off, don't add more wood. Monitor, keeping an eye on the wood. Download, getting the wood off the truck. Megahertz, when you're not careful getting the firewood off the truck. Chip, munchies for the TV. Microchip, what's in the bottom of the munchies bag? Computer terms by Oli. Hey, welcome to Sacred Wit. Glad you're here tonight.
Hi everybody and welcome to Sacred Wit. Okay, Stan, joke for us?
Yeah.
Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs?
Because they take things the lid way.
What is the best thing about Switzerland?
I don't know, but their flag is a big plus.
Hey everybody and welcome to Sacred Wit. We are excited you are joining us tonight. Hey Weston, I have a couple jokes for you. What do you call a chicken that stares at a piece of lettuce?
Chicken Caesar salad.
Okay, why did the frog cross the road?
Because the chicken was on vacation.
How about this one? What is a kangaroo's favorite type of music?
Hip hop.
You're so funny. Hey Weston, here's my favorite. I have a time travel joke for you.
What is it?
You didn't get it. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Welcome to Sacred Wit. I have a joke for you. It might be a little premature, but since it's snowing out, I figured it might be a good one. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Did you get them? Probably missed one. All of the other reindeer.
Let's do it indeed. Here we go. Welcome to Sacred Wit, everybody.
We're on.
Taylor,
Hi.
This is a thing we do on Thursday nights, Taylor.
That's right.
It's called Sacred Wit.
That's
Welcome
right.
to it. Well, glad to have you all here. We'd love to have you check in and say a greeting with us. Let us know who's out there watching and playing along shortly here, too. I'm Pastor Nathan, pastor here at Elk River Lutheran.
I'm Lisa Sampson, Director of Children, Youth, and Family Ministry.
Jeremy Holquist, intern pastor.
I'm Taylor Quinn, the Director of Music Ministry and Worship.
So, Taylor, what are we doing here today, huh?
Tonight is Sacred Wit, everybody.
It is
Sacred Wit.
And we are getting ready for this coming Sunday, which is Reformation Sunday, a day within the Lutheran Church where we remember and celebrate the work and life of Martin Luther and the starting of the Reformation, which had a big impact on us. Our church is even named after the Elk River Lutheran.
Oh, Lutheran Church.
And so,
That's where it comes from.
And so we're thinking about history, and so love would to have you check in and say hello, but also would love to have you chime in with this question. As we're kind of going back in time, we want to ask you this question as we get started. What famous character from history would you most like to have lunch with? So you can describe history however you want. If you want to say like recent history, ancient history, and anything in between, that's good. So say good evening to us, greet us this evening, but also go ahead and answer that question there. We'd love to hear from you. What character in history would you most like to have lunch with? So think about it, share your answers there in the comments, and what do you guys think? Who would you like to have lunch with?
Mother Teresa.
Okay.
I would love to talk with her.
Yeah.
To like just kind of soak in her kindness, energy, and gentleness and whatnot. Because Lord knows sometimes I'm not that way.
Sure.
Mother Teresa, yeah.
Yeah.
Or St. Francis of Assisi.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to pick a politician. Which maybe that's not the best thing for these days, but I was kind of trying to think about it, and we have a book about Theodore Roosevelt because we have a Theodore at our house, and so he got this book when he was born, and we were just reading it the other day. And growing up in North Dakota, he's such a part of the history there because he spent so much time in North Dakota and really attributed a lot of his success later in life to his time in North Dakota. So North Dakota kids kind of grew up knowing and admiring him, and I just think it'd be so fascinating to talk to him about everything from life in North Dakota in that time to life in Washington D.C. in that time, and I think he's a pretty interesting character he was. So I think it'd be fun to talk to him.
That would be.
The one that I came up with was Eleanor Roosevelt. Because I think she's really fascinating.
Roosevelt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even realize. It's not that I wasn't paying
Wait, is that the wife of Theodore?
No.
Or how
that's
is she?
FDR.
No.
FDR,
Yep.
that's who it is. Okay.
Anyway, just because she's got kind of a cool history, and she did a lot for women
Yep.
ahead of her time. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say for me it's Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I would
Yeah.
love
sure.
to sit at the feet of Dietrich and listen and learn.
Yeah.
So, but he's also happens to be one of my favorite theologians. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Huh.
Would you want to have deep theological conversations with him, or like just what's
Just
up, Dietrich?
understand, like,
Yeah.
where's he coming from and why? I think,
Yeah.
those kind of
Absolutely.
curious questions.
I think some of those people who think such lofty thoughts would be interesting to have lunch with them, right?
Right,
I mean,
right.
yeah. Well, so by all means, chime in and share some of yours. We'd sure love to hear who you all might like to have lunch with as we, think a little bit about history and characters from history here tonight.
Yeah, like Aristotle.
Sure.
Sitting down with someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
man,
gosh,
that
just
would be
picking
amazing.
their brain.
Yeah.
How do you think about this? What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
When it's so different to like read a book and get their opinion that someone else has formulated, but
Yep.
to actually sit down and go, oh yeah, really tell me what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And that's just
Oh, right.
wonderful. Right.
Or how they got to that thought or what
Right.
led them to that.
Right.
You know? Because I think our personal history really fuels how we philosophize. Right? Is that a term?
Sure.
I never.
I
know
just
that.
made up a
I'll
new
take it.
word. Change approved.
There you go.
Philosophize.
Yeah, Karen
Like, how do you-
Privet, my great great grandmother and grandfather. I think that sense of like beyond our own legacy.
Yes, I thought
Oh,
about
yeah,
family
that's
members
right.
going way back too. I think that's a
That's great.
neat way to go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and we'd love to continue to hear your comments.
Yes,
too. I
please.
think those are awesome. Carrie Christensen and Rachel Carson. Now, I'm not familiar who that is. Are you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Who's Rachel Carlson?
who
Or
is-
Carson?
Carson. You should tell us a little
Carson.
bit
Tell
more
us
about that
who
one.
Rachel is.
And
I
I
feel
think,
like I should know.
yeah, I picked Eleanor. I just read a short bio on her, and I know a little bit about her, but there was all these things that were just cool. And
Right.
yeah, I don't know. There's lots of people though.
You know, do you ever think about why you're born in this country in this time with this family. And I think it'd be super cool to like talk to a Genghis Khan and kind of put yourself in that guy's shoes as if you were born in that century, in that body, in that country. I just think that'd be fascinating.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
That's that sense of seeking to understand. I love that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know why you're in that thought at that moment in time. I think those are the questions I always love. Because when I had a lunch with somebody the other day who said, they had read a book about Abraham Lincoln in the midst of this Civil War stuff, and one of the things that Abraham did was he brought people into his cabinet who disagreed with him and wanted his job.
Yeah.
And why would you do that as a leader other than those are the people you learn the most from?
Sure.
And challenge you the most. I thought, well, that's got to be some mindset that I don't quite understand. So
Absolutely.
When he had that big goal of holding the Union together, and he knew he couldn't do it with just like-minded folks. So,
Right.
Sure.
Right.
just wild.
I think that's interesting. Okay, Carrie responded to us. Silent Spring, the beginning of understanding of environmental causes of human health harm.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
That
okay.
sounds good. Okay.
I love those types of answers.
Well, by all means, continue to chime in if you haven't yet. But I'm actually going to throw. It is time for a little game here, folks, and so get ready. And we've got a very high production introduction. So
Oh, you're not going to sing it live?
take it away, virtual Nathan. Welcome to Which Martin Said It, where you will be asked to answer. Which Martin said it? Was it Martin Luther, Martin Luther King Jr., or Martin Short? Yes, indeed.
You added an ending.
He did a little loopy thing.
A little something extra for you guys.
Can't get anything past us.
So yes, indeed, this is the game for tonight.
Funny.
Is we are going to think about history and Reformation history, but not just Reformation history, but indeed, which Martin said it?
Which
Martin
Martin said
Luther,
it?
Martin Luther King Jr., or
Martin Short.
Martin
And
Short.
so,
The
should have
things he
studied
comes
better.
up.
get ready. So we would love to have you play along here, and so chime in. So it's pretty straightforward. I will read a quote, and you will let me know which Martin said it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Go ahead and type in the comments. I won't let these guys answer right away, so we give you a little time to get in on the answers. But here is the first one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Show me where a man spends his time and money, and I'll show you his God. Which Martin said it?
Oh my gosh.
Show me where a man spends his time and money, and I'll show you his God.
Do we know if Martin
Not a-
Short was a religious man at all?
You should have done your homework.
I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, it's quite a.
Oh my
quite
gosh,
a
that could be
quote.
anybody.
Profound statement, yeah.
Yeah.
And the sheer fact that Martin Short could have said it.
Well,
Honestly.
not that far. That's a
I
shot
don't
in the dark.
know.
I don't know.
Right.
Why not?
Why? Absolutely.
Absolutely, why not? Not pick on Martin Short. Nate.
Okay, I'm curious.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
Ooh, Joyce Shire has an
Hey,
answer
Joyce.
there.
So we got options. So it's either
Luther.
Martin Luther King Jr., or Martin Short.
I know what I'm going to guess, but it's a guess. Who
All
do you
right.
think?
Go ahead. Let's hear your
Yeah,
answers.
see some of those shots.
I would say MLK.
I would go Luther.
I'm going to go Martin Short.
Okay, we
Oh
got,
my gosh.
Divided house.
got a hat trick here. That's good. Okay, that was indeed Martin Luther, 16th century
Luther.
Oh,
reformer.
Luther.
Joyce.
Good job, Joyce.
Joyce.
So
is a
that was
theologian.
Martin Luther, the one who we are celebrating this weekend with Reformation Sunday. The other two are pretty great too, but we'll be celebrating them less on Sunday. Okay, here's the next one. The next quote: "No one is any one thing. No one is any one thing." Which Martin said it?
You
That's
know,
not a
I'm
bad
I'm
quote, is
always
it?
going to Martin Short to figure out if he could say it.
If he could.
No man is one thing.
About a 30-second delay, just so we know. So,
Sure.
30-second? Okay.
I mean, I think we can also think a little bit about these quotes. I mean,
Right.
there are some real depth to them, I think. Like, no one is any one thing.
Yeah.
It's so short, but there's a lot to unpack there.
Oh,
Because I think,
absolutely.
you think about all the ways that, I think of Martin Short. I think of Three Amigos, like you had said earlier today. We were talking about it, and I think of Martin Luther King. I think of civil rights. I mean, he also had kids, and he had a whole life other than just his major leadership
About
role.
itself,
Yeah.
Well, we were just talking to the confirmation kids last night that you're not one thing. And we
Yeah.
had them do this exercise where they were naming all the different things that they were and what is important to them and stuff. So,
Yeah.
We talk about it most as hats, right? So you put on this one, you take this one off, and you sort of live in each world,
Yeah.
even momentarily. I think that's a deep quote.
Yep. All right. So then, question is then, which Martin said it?
Which Martin said it?
No one is any one thing.
all right.
What do you think?
Nobody is guessing out there.
I will say Martin Short.
I was going to go
You can
short,
pick 'em.
too.
I know. Martin Short.
You're such a
Okay,
copycat.
Well,
Which is probably not that, right?
indeed it was.
Ah!
Martin Short. Martin Short, the most modern day prophet. Martin Short. Yes.
I think of that because I think he was the guy that did the disguises, right? No. Who did
Myers, right?
Michael Myers?
You
There's
think,
another guy. Okay, I'll think through it.
Okay, here's the next quote. The
Dana Carvey.
There you go. Yes. Disguisey.
Wow. Okay. The quality, not the longevity of one's life is what is important. The quality, not the longevity of one's life is what is important. So,
Wow.
which Martin said it? Which Martin said it?
Which Martin said it? I like that quote. It
Yeah.
makes it a little sad because, I could go dark on that one, but
Well, I mean, I think that is right, a part of it. That it is.
I mean, I suppose I think about like love languages, and one of the love languages is quality time. I mean, if you can spend, if that's your love language, you can spend a minute of good quality time with someone and get as much from that as you would half an hour of just, shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
And that is similar to it, I guess.
Right. All right, we got a couple answers on our feed today thinking Martin Luther King.
All right. The quality, not the longevity of one's
I-
life is what is important.
I kind of agree with them.
I do too.
I'd say I'm okay.
Yeah, probably.
Martin Luther King Jr.
That one is.
Kelly, Joyce, and Carrie, y'all got it. And Marsha.
It is Martin Luther King Jr.
Hey, you
Ooh,
all are
Good
on
job.
it.
Awesome
Good
job, everybody.
job.
Good job, everybody.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Dun dun dun.
Lisa's cheating. She's looking over your
I
shoulder.
can't.
We've been through
I
this
can't
before.
see.
Lisa
Here.
cannot see.
That's
I
right.
have to put these on and lean way over to see.
All right. Next
I'm
one
good.
here.
If you're joining on our Zoom feed, be sure to leave those comments too. We would love to get you guys involved. in this, too.
Absolutely. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
All right. You will change your mind. You will change your looks. You will change your smile, laugh, and ways. But no matter what you change, you will always be you. I'll read it again. You will change your mind. You will change your looks. You will change your smile, laugh, and ways. But no matter what you change, you will always be you.
Dr. Seuss.
The question is,
1 foot.
Oh,
which Martin said it?
oh. Dr. Seuss's first name was Martin, right?
Martin Seuss.
His first name was Theodore.
Well, that's right. It was.
Which Martin
Martin
said
was
it?
it?
That's a pretty good quote, isn't it?
That's a
It
really
is a
good
really
quote.
good
Because there are
quote.
all these things that we change by ourselves, but doesn't change
Mm-mm.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an inkling.
I know my
Yep.
guess.
Yep.
Carrie took a shot at this one.
Yep.
Short.
Oh,
Kelly's
that's
doing
short,
it too.
yeah.
Okay, what are you guys thinking?
Well,
I agree with
I was
them.
going with
Right,
short.
yeah, Martin Short for me.
It sounds like a modern.
It's a more modern thing to say.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Martin Luther wandering around the German countryside saying that.
You know, every time you change the color of your hair, Margaret, you're still the same person.
Katie. His wife was Katie.
Well, Margaret could have been his friend.
It was Marguerite, right? No, it was Catherine von Bora. Yeah, Katie. No, sorry, Taylor, I was trying to help you, but that was indeed actually Martin Luther King Jr., civil rights icon.
Yay!
Oh.
So, good guessing.
Yay, I won.
I'm getting tricky. That's
Just kidding. You are? You're tricky.
All right, here comes another one. Oh, man, this is so good. Something terrible can happen to you, and yet, the day after this something terrible, the sun still rises, and life goes on, and so must you.
Wow.
Do you guys ever notice that do you ever say something with a P in it, something? Do you ever notice that?
Something.
Did I just do that?
I think you did a little bit. But there's other words too where
Must
we
be a
add
North
a
Dakota
P
thing.
to something.
Okay, I'm going to try to say it again. I'm going to be very
Okay.
self-conscious
Okay,
about my
okay.
P's and my TH's. Something terrible can happen to you, and yet, the day after this something terrible, the sun still rises, and life goes on, and so must you. Question is, which
Martin said it?
Hoofda.
I know who I'm going with this time.
You still had a P in your something.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what? You say it.
So bad.
You do too.
Ah, is that weird?
Things I would not
At
have
home,
noticed.
turn to whoever you're next to and say that and see
Yeah,
if you
and
all
see if
have
you put a
P
P in
Catch
it.
yeah.
My wife
There's-
is a speech therapist. I'm going to have to go home and do some.
Yeah, you better. There's other words too. We do that. I don't remember. Like especially.
All right. Anybody have guesses out there?
I'm curious. Where are you guys leaning
I'm
for
not
that
seeing
one?
any guesses.
We've got a guess of Martin Short.
I'm leaning
Karen.
towards short as well.
I'm going to go Luther on this one.
I'm going MLK.
Okay, we took them all.
Dividesies again.
In
We
fact,
really
it
should've done that
is Martin Short.
Yay!
Martin Short breaking out some wisdom. Way to go, Martin
Joyce,
Short.
I'm with you on this one. We have to have going there.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, man.
Here's another one.
Who knew Martin Short was such a deep theologian?
Serious.
I'm liking him more. I mean, I always liked him, but now it's pretty cool.
I have sometimes imagined my own death and brought myself to tears.
That's it.
Which
I don't know
Martin
why I
said
thought
it.
that was funny.
That's
I
a
have
great.
sometimes imagined my own death and brought myself to tears.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, man.
I kind of have
But
it.
then now I'm starting to question who would say that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's morbid,
well,
horrible?
who would be brought to?
I think.
Huh.
Except, yeah, I think I have a shot.
Someone who's really arrogant.
Or
But
someone
they're
who
being
values
brought to
life.
tears by that. Are they so sad that they're leaving this world, or they're so excited they get to see Jesus?
Oh,
That's where I went.
that's true, I guess.
Right. We always think about the
But the
morbid side of this
question
one, right?
is, which Martin
Martin
said
said
it?
it.
Oh, that's the
Martin
question.
Luther, Martin Luther King Jr., or Martin Short.
Can you read it one more time?
Karen thinks it's King.
I will read it one more time.
Yeah.
I have sometimes imagined my own death and brought myself to tears.
All right, I got my guess.
Yeah,
I got my guess too.
All right, lay it out.
MLK.
I'm going Luther.
Luther.
That was Martin Short,
Really?
What?
and it was most certainly a joke.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
You guys went deep. Martin Short was
Did
making a
not.
joke about crying, about thinking about how
my
much people will
gosh.
miss him, and he will miss him.
I missed that movie. No, well,
Stop overthinking this, I guess.
Yep. All right. Well, let's not do another one about death for a bit. How about this? As long as we live, there is never enough singing.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As long as we live, there is never enough singing.
Oh,
I have a
I'm
guess.
going to go with my second guess.
You're
I'm going to go with your
second-guessing
first
yourself.
guess.
Yep.
All right.
Joyce and I were on the same page again, and both of us just feel like we're might be missing it, I think.
You know.
Oh,
That's
and I go with my first guess.
All right. You know the question. Which Martin said it? The quote.
Could have been any of them.
One final time.
no, they
obviously.
were all
As long as we live, there is never enough singing.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm going to go with my first
I
guess.
feel like my answers are wrong.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to go with Luther. I see him sitting in his beer hall,
Okay.
singing "A Mighty Fortress."
I agree.
Yeah, I'll third that one.
Yep.
Which means it's wrong, right?
Well, you
Yep.
all. It was Martin Luther.
Okay.
16th
Oh,
century
yes.
monk and reformer.
Way to go, guys.
indeed.
There we go. We got
Yes,
that one.
well
point.
done with Martin Luther. Well done.
1 point. That's it. Wow, we're winners.
All right.
Winner, winner,
We
chicken
are
dinner.
winners. Yes.
A religion that gives nothing, costs nothing, and suffers nothing is worth nothing. Which Martin said it. A religion that
man.
gives nothing, costs nothing, and suffers nothing is worth nothing.
Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
Yes.
Dietrich
It does. It does.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
I'm still thinking about something.
I think it's Martin said that. Martin.
The squirrel has run away on this one. He's up in some other land. Why do I go so deep? This shouldn't be that deep, should it?
Can you say it again, please?
I think I can. A religion that gives nothing, costs
There's another one
nothing,
for you, too.
and suffers nothing is worth nothing. Which Martin said it.
Oh,
It's a,
I think
there's
this-
a lot there.
God.
Yeah.
Warsh. Do you say Phyllis says Warsh? That's I.
My grandma says that too. Said it. Oh,
all
there.
right.
I think I got mine.
I think you did.
Me too.
Our answers in. You're getting shy because you're thinking I'm going to get you. I might.
Right.
I might. All right. Let's hear those answers. Taylor, let's start with you this time.
I would agree with Joyce. MLK.
Yeah, I'm going to go Martin Luther
I
King, too.
was
This
gonna
feels
do
like so
MLK.
right.
That was Martin Luther. Martin Luther. Just Martin Luther.
Oh, man.
Karen.
It would have
got
been my second one. Good job, Karen. That would have been my second
Luther.
guess.
It feels like such a great comment for civil rights, though. I mean,
Doesn't
that was
it?
Luther's
Yeah,
like,
it does.
thing, Like,
For sure. No, there's just so much
Wow.
depth and truth in it, for
I could see
sure.
Luther saying it though too, but I thought it sounded more modern than the
Sure. Yeah.
1500s.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, now,
Fun.
discipline is essential to life, whether you are administering or inflicting the spanking. Yes, you heard it right. Discipline is essential to life, whether you are administering or inflicting the spanking.
How far down the rabbit hole did you go to get these?
Which Martin said it.
So many places you could go with this. I mean,
Right.
I was totally thinking one until he got to the very end.
So the spanking, right.
Yep.
Did Luther have kids?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
And King did. And I'm guessing Short does. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Come on, what do you think?
We need help on this one.
Oh.
I'm just going to be very, very honest.
Discipline is essential to life, whether you are administering or inflicting the spanking.
Weren't those the same thing?
That's what I kind of think too. But I looked.
Did they call it spanking in 1500, 17 or whatever?
Because when I whether you are administering the spanking or like receiving, right? But the quote says inflicting. So
There you go.
inflicting is an old word.
Oh, so it's not a smart person that had said this then. Okay, I know who it is.
Karen Privet says
Karen says
Luther.
all right,
Luther
well, what are you
again.
guys thinking?
I think it's Short.
Oh, I got to go Luther.
Luther.
Spanking in German?
That's
Spanking.
Spunk.
It's probably like 14 letters long. Geschütze.
Yeah.
All right,
Have you ever
Well,
seen
it
that
was
thing about-
indeed Martin Short.
Oh, well, spanking is
Oh.
more.
Martin Short.
Yeah. Okay.
Utterly failed this one.
Carrie, I was,
If any of you
totally.
know German, I would be curious what the word spanking would be in German.
Have
We
you
need
ever
Vicky
seen
Simpson
that
here.
probably
the
watching.
recording about what it sounds like in different languages? And then-
Yes. French,
Yeah.
papillon.
Yeah. Papillon.
English, butterfly. German, something I'm angry.
The ambulance one is my.
Yeah,
I wish I remembered it. Anyway.
Yep.
it is funny. I like it too.
Oh my goodness.
All right. This is a little bit longer one, and it's a journey. So come along with me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
You say, "What comes out of your mouth must be kept." I hear, "Which mouth do you mean? The one from which the farts come? You can keep that yourself."
There you go. Joyce has got
Oh.
it. Gestick can hit and mit.
Okay. Gestika Hittenmeat. Oh my gosh. Gestika Hittenmeat.
Karen, I like that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll read this one again. You say, "What comes out of your mouth must be kept." I hear it. Which mouth do you mean? The one from which the farts come? You keep that yourself.
I'm afraid that it
You
sounds
know the
like.
question. Which Martin said it.
I love it.
I'm thinking it's a little low-hanging fruit because did they say fart in the 1500s? And did Martin Luther King Jr. ever say that?
I know.
mean-
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I mean, not just because he's a pastor, because I know that you've said things like that.
Yeah.
Don't believe a word.
Right.
That's funny.
I have my guess. That's too funny to be anybody else.
Right.
It is.
Joyce is short.
I think
Yeah.
Joyce is right.
Oh, I hope Joyce,
I agree with
Joyce is
Joyce.
right because it's
All right,
Luther.
let's hear it.
You think it's
Short.
Luther?
I think it's honestly
Short.
Luther.
We got two shorts and a Luther.
Yeah.
That is indeed from Against the Roman Papacy, an institution of the devil, page of Luther's works.
No.
Martin-
What?
He was notorious for the fart jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they use the word fart?
Well, it'd be in German, probably.
Joyce,
Yeah.
what would fart be in German?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like
We
this
need,
is
we
Alexa
need a
here.
translator. Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh boy,
Oh
oh,
my
boy.
gosh.
All right, here comes another one. We're going off the rails, and I'm not pulling us back with this next one. So here we go.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
A
Okay.
happy fart never comes from a miserable ass.
Yes.
I'll read it again. A happy fart never comes from a miserable ass. And the question is, which Martin said it? Which Martin?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That is the-
Joyce has got the.
oh, gosh. You're making this
That
stuff
cannot
up.
be. It's too many letters to be a little word.
You
like
are
that.
making that up. That is so funny. Unless you
love it.
aren't. It's possible.
Oh my word!
Okay, so again,
Make me-
I'll say it one last
Oh
time
my
before
gosh,
the
that's
FCC gets a
hilarious.
hold of us, starts censoring our show here. A
Thank
happy
you, Karen. You're
fart.
just as confused as we are.
What? What?
A happy fart never comes from a miserable ass. Which Martin said it?
Oh, okay.
Oh my
You ready for the
Okay.
answers? I'm still gonna go.
I'm ready.
Vaughn and
Michelle.
said
Yeah,
short.
I agree with the Smiths.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, I want him to say that.
I had to use his whole
want
title
him to
for
say
that.
that.
one.
I'm going to go Luther again.
Okay, we're divided house here.
Okay.
I will say, Elk River Lutheran Church is named after the man who said that. Martin Luther.
Oh, for Pete's
Again.
sake.
Again.
Oh, that's fine. That's cool. It humanizes them, though. I mean,
Right.
like, we need to...
Oh, he had a sense of humor and had a lot of digestive issues. So, I mean, he used some of that imagery quite a bit.
Oh, that's
eyes are
funny.
watering.
Oh, you know, they didn't have that on the
So
Reformation
funny.
tour in Germany a few years ago.
You missed that stop, huh?
Missed that.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh
boy.
boy.
but don't we need... I just think it's so valuable to know the people that we hold in such high esteem are
Are
humans.
Right.
You know, and they're weird, quirky people. And can you find a quote that Martin Luther said that's really quirky? Because I feel like he's...
You mean
And the
Martin
weird-
Luther
Martin Luther
King?
King. Yeah, okay, I'm
The
okay.
weird, quirky people, Martin Short there, we're not expecting much from
Yeah,
him.
I
And he's coming up
suppose.
with some really
He's
good
got
ones.
some real
Exactly.
depth.
Good
Yeah.
wisdom.
It's just crazy and entertaining. It's
It
great.
is so funny because there is some depth to that quote, though, too. You know, about like happiness, and if you're miserable, you can't enjoy anything, right? I mean, anyway, I don't know. We about it. Brian,
Do you
you
want
need
us-
to go any further? Okay. Next quote: 10,000 fools proclaim themselves into obscurity, while one wise man forgets himself into immortality.
Oh, that's deep.
I know. I'll say it again.
Yes, please.
Let it soak in.
Think.
10,000 fools proclaim themselves into obscurity, while one wise man forgets himself into immortality.
I have the person that
Forgets.
forgets himself in immortality.
Which
Okay.
Martin said it.
I have my
You
guess.
do know the question. Which Martin said?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Again, going deep on that one, but I have my guess.
I feel like I've been wrong on any one of these.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, y'all
know.
are doing great, though. You're doing
Right,
great.
right.
Let's hear it. What do y'all think?
Martin Luther.
I'll forget myself into obscurity. Short.
MLK.
Well, we got it all. None of you know. Very confidently, huh? It is indeed Martin Luther King Jr.
Yay!
Yeah, 10,000 fools proclaim themselves into obscurity, and the one wise man who forgets himself into
Oh,
immortality. Isn't that
Joyce
right?
I love how
that one.
poetic it is
Joyce
too,
had
though.
it.
Yeah.
Karen
Nice
said
job,
brain
Dad.
fart.
Feels like
I know
most
who
of this
said
show
that.
will be
Probably
honest.
Martin Luther.
That might be a quote.
Maybe he coined that term.
Probably
Okay, we're getting to the end here.
brain of
I've
flugel.
got a few left, but I'm gonna share this one, which is one of the longer ones. So I'll read the whole thing, and you can see who do you think said this? Which Martin? Death is nothing at all. It does not count. I have only slipped away into the next room. Everything remains as it was. The old life that we lived so fondly together is untouched, unchanged. Whatever we were to each other, that we are still. Call me by the old familiar name. Speak of me in the easy way which you always used to. Put no sorrow in your tone. Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes that we enjoyed together.
Oh my gosh,
That's
Which
beautiful.
I like
that is
So,
gorgeous. Whoever quoted it, you need to put it down in your memory bank and have it said at your funeral. I mean, that is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Isn't it? Do you want to hear it again?
Yes,
I do, because
I
it
would
was
like to.
profound.
that's
Yeah,
very
it's
nice,
great.
and it'll give them a lot of time to answer.
Yeah.
And help us.
So, death is nothing at all. It does not count. I have only slipped away into the next room. Everything remains as it was. The old life that we lived so fondly together is untouched, unchanged. Whatever we were to each other, that we are still. Call me by that old familiar name. Speak of me in the easy way which you always used to. Put no sorrow in your tone. Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes that we enjoyed together.
I changed my mind on the second reading.
I think I just changed it too.
Martin said it. You ready to?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's take a
is
shot
this
at
the last question? Or are you gonna do more?
You might have a couple more.
I might have a couple more. more. They'll be
Okay.
shorter though.
Because our last question, we have to say our answers and 1, 2, 3 and say it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say Luther.
I'm going to say Martin Short.
I would say short as well. That's my second guess.
That deep, profound statement comes from, I must say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend by Martin Short.
Nice.
There you
Yeah.
Martin Short, that was
By
beautiful.
Martin Short.
Man.
Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes that we enjoyed together. But
That's like the epitaph on a headstone.
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
beautiful. It really is.
Oh.
Joyce
It really
got that
is.
one too.
Good job,
I was
Joyce.
picturing Luther writing that to Katie.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh.
That's where
It's
I
a
went.
nice. It is
That's
nice.
beautiful.
Right. Man.
I have a much
need to-
deeper appreciation of Martin Short.
So I was
Serious.
thinking, all the serious ones are kind of out the window. but-
Was that in like a biography, autobiography of his, or
It's from one of his books.
I didn't know he had books.
The book. I must say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend.
that's it?
Isn't that so funny?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, that's the title. Is a joke. So, okay, let's see.
We learn something new every day.
If you see yourself as a little sinner, you will inevitably see Jesus as a little savior. If you see yourself as a little sinner, you will inevitably see Jesus as a little savior.
I think I got it.
Which Martin said it.
I think I got it. I have a reason for it.
This is the lightning round. So
I
Okay.
know who I want to say
got it.
too.
Yep.
Or you want us to go
let's
1, 2,
bust
3?
it out.
Bust it out.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Martin
Okay.
Luther.
That was very confusing audibly.
What did you say? Short?
Junior.
Oh,
Martin Luther King. MLK.
I think
MLK.
Luther, because he said something about sinning boldly.
Yes.
That was Martin Luther. Our Martin Luther.
Taylor!
Good job.
Oh, and Joyce, Katie, Catherine von Bora was Luther's wife.
Yeah.
Wasn't Margaret?
Was it
It
Margaret?
was not.
Whatever name we
That
made
was his
up.
girlfriend
Marjorie.
when he was a monk. No,
Yeah.
Catherine von
All
Bora
right.
was a
Oh
my
nun.
gosh.
The thing you can always rely on, your core person, comes from your family's attention and love. Again, the thing you can always rely on, your core person, comes from your family's attention and love. The question is, which Martin said it?
Are we going 1, 2, 3 again?
No, that didn't work audibly.
It was quite confusing.
How about we just say it at different pitches? Just kidding. So
Can you play some we get the harmony?
those pitches. Little pitches.
All right, this is the last one. So this is for all the marbles.
Okay.
Ooh.
The thing that you can always rely on, your core person, comes from your family's attention and love.
I got it. I mean, I
I'll
don't.
say
Which
something.
Martin said?
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right, Jeremy, you get to go first.
Yeah.
King.
King.
Short.
It was Martin Short.
Hey,
Martin
everybody!
Short. Give yourselves a hand, everybody.
You
And,
guys were awesome.
I think we all learned a lot about Martin Short tonight.
Absolutely.
I thought it would.
So,
Well, you
The
know,
only thing, yeah, I can only picture him as Three Amigos. I'd like anything serious is out the window. for me.
or the fairy godmother.
There you
one
go. Yes.
In tights.
so thanks for playing along with our
That
little
was
game
interesting.
here tonight. Which Martin said it? Do 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 do.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
fancy.
you're like an
What can I
Ian
say? I'm
Holmes.
kind of
Fancy.
freestyling it now.
Freestyling.
Yes. Well, it is so
Thank you,
fun to play these games, and we're going to wrap up tonight like we do with this best part of our weeks. A time where we just do exactly that. Share the best part of our weeks. Don't be shy to brag. Celebrate some awesome things in your life or little small things that you're just really appreciating. So would love to have you share that in the comments. We'll share ours in a moment, but Taylor, I think, is going to lead us in a song, right? What's that song
Yeah,
while we
it's,
think about the best parts of our week?
Yeah, lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing
till earth and heaven ring with all the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark path has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory has won. Oops, words. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met Thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Shadowed beneath Thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Well, thanks, Taylor, and thank you all. A few of you sharing the best parts of your week. If you haven't yet, by all means, please share something, big or small. Yeah, we love hearing them, and it's great to see positive things happening. So, what do you all think?
And I think first we should say, Michelle, if you would, or Vaughn, whoever's on Facebook here, share the details of the Legion Bake Sale. I think it would be great for people to know that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In a way we
Saturday.
could support you as well. So
Awesome, yeah. All right, best parts of y'all's week.
You're not going to like it, but I think the best part of my week was the snow. Sorry, Lisa.
We've already had this discussion this week.
Yep. Sorry, Lisa. I don't know. Snow just makes me feel all comfy and cozy. So
That's good. My kids love it too, so they've won me over. I'm fine with it, I guess. It's fine.
for a little bit.
Fine.
whatever.
All right, fine. I still don't like it.
Yeah,
We could be with Karen in Florida and not in Minnesota.
that sounds a
That
little bit
sounds,
better.
yeah, way
Does.
better.
I was supposed to go next week. That's sad.
Sure.
Sad news.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This is the best parts.
The best part of my week. I've been editing the video for our Chopped Challenge
Oh,
that is on
yes.
Sunday night at 6:00 on Facebook, and
Yes.
so watch it. It is going to be 32 minutes of fun. It has been such a joy seeing 9 teams from our congregation
9.
cook 9 teams
Yeah.
cook something,
that.
bake something, and video themselves, and now I get the joy of putting it together, and it is fun. So that's the best part of my week.
Nice. Weston turned 8 on Friday, and so we had drive-by birthday. And I get to see family that I have not seen since pre-March. So
Yeah.
they were in their cars and they waved and we said our thing from a distance, but it was so good to see family.
Yeah.
So that was a good thing for
It's
me.
neat.
That is good.
In the last week, I've trapped 3 squirrels.
That's right. Squirrels has been his thing.
We've got some naughty squirrels chewing the bark off our maple tree because it tastes like syrup. And so they're just chowing down. And so I'm trapping them and bringing them up to Zimmerman. Sorry if you live in Zimmerman.
Sorry.
No, I'm bringing them
Oh.
many miles north of town. And so to actually trap them is kind of annoying and stuff, but the kids think it's the most funny thing because one day I had to bring them to school with a squirrel in the car because then I dropped it off afterwards, and so it has been just some weird goofy times of driving around with squirrels in my car lately. So
I don't know. I think that one wins.
I think so too.
It's
That's
not
so
a
hilarious.
I know that, but
it is. But thank
That
you
is
for
funny.
sharing these best parts of your week. They cheer us up as well. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah, okay, so what are the deets on that bake sale?
8 to 6 Saturday. At
This
the Legion.
Saturday.
Yep.
Okay, there we
And
go.
they'll be at the welcome table, so be sure to say hi to them wave and all those fun things and love puppies. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome. So thank you.
Cool. Good. Well, any final sending thoughts?
Have a great week. I
Have a
guess.
great week.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Y'all go
your
watch
farts.
a Martin Short movie or a comedy special because,
Or buy his book.
yeah,
Book.
he's got some depth
Yeah.
to him.
We'll learn something.
Or if you want to hear a little more about Martin Luther, the Reformer, you can come on Sunday morning for Reformation Sunday. Wear red, like we're all doing here tonight.
Yes, very ready.
We all forgot
We
to wear
forgot.
red. We were
Red.
gonna.
I
don't wear
we
red.
All forgot.
I
So
didn't even
we
have
got a
red.
second chance on Sunday. Wear red. We'll be doing drive-in church, probably in a really cold setting, a really cold day. But nonetheless, we're going to be out there and making the most of drive-in church. Or you can join us online, and wouldn't blame you a bit for that. So
Absolutely.
thanks for being here tonight, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Take care.